Welcome back to Definitely Not Definitive. I'm Ken.
And I'm Bethany.
And we're just an adorable couple in love that loves reacting to some Assassin's Creed.
Yay, he did it!
Yeah, and so this is Assassin's Creed 3, Part 3. Checking out all the cutscenes. And you can get early ad-free access to this over on Patreon. Links in the description of this video. You get early access to both channels that way. If you just want the gaming channel early access reactions, then hit the little join button down below.
It's been several weeks now since we freed the Mohawk prisoners from captivity. I had hoped their leader might make contact, but there's been only silence. My men grow restless.
I bet you want their leader
They
to
want
make
to know
contact.
what comes next, and I do not have an answer. Lee alone remains active, pursuing leads, however slight. He stalks the city streets and scouts the bordering woods, hopeful that he might make contact with one of those we saved. There was a woman there that night.
The dialogue just does not match
She
up.
who helped the others to safety.
Yeah.
If we can find her, I believe I'll have my answers. So, I watch and wait.
And wait.
Hopeful that my true
And
mission
watch.
might finally begin.
Hoping his next jump will be his last. I don't know, I just got like Quantum Leap vibes there. Scott Bakula.
I know there's a horse, but it's okay. It's a video game horse. We like them. It's okay.
He's on high alert.
I know. He's got a
Hello,
thing for
Charles.
horses.
Any luck finding our mystery woman?
Word is she's been stirring up trouble just outside the city in a town called Lexington.
Well, then that's where we'll begin our search. I'll meet you there. Have you found her?
She's made camp not too far from here.
Excellent. Well, the sooner we're done, the sooner we can get out of this cold.
Some hot cocoa.
Yeah.
We'll move faster on horseback. I am afraid I have some bad news, sir.
Oh?
Braddock is insisting I return to service under him. I've tried to beg off, to no avail.
No doubt he's
Tried to
still
beg
angry
off.
about losing Pitcairn.
Just tell him to
Say
beg off.
nothing of the shaming we gave him. Do as he asks. In the meantime, I'll work on having you released.
I'm sorry for the trouble.
Not your fault.
Peaceful horseback ride through the snow.
We're too late.
Fire's only just been snuffed. Snow recently disturbed. She's close.
What a tracker.
Well, you just lost your horses.
Bollocks.
Yeah.
These tracks are fresh. They must be hers. Seems she took to higher ground. Out of the snow and into the trees.
I mean, I think the trees are still in the snow.
Slow motion running towards her.
Wait here.
You really think you can sneak up on her?
Yeah, I'm about to say, like, she's not. Oh, I guess these wolves think they're gonna sneak up on her too. Oh!
Oh, damn it. Wait, come back. You return to Braddock, Charles.
Doesn't
before he grows
understand
suspicious.
English, but she understands
I
God.
can handle things from here.
But, sir,
But nothing. Go. Stop running. I only wish to talk.
She's jumping on the trees.
Yeah, she's very impressive.
I am not your enemy.
She doesn't know that you're
Please
a friend.
just hear me out.
Dude, you gotta come up in the trees to get
Woman,
to her faster.
only let me speak.
The snow's weighing you down. Bad puppy. I know, Bucky. It's okay. These are bad dogs.
They're not bad dogs. They're wild wolves.
I know.
Just doing wolf things.
Oof.
Oh.
They are. But, we don't want to teach Bucky that this is okay. I hate it.
He already thinks it's okay. As long as it's to me.
Well, he needs to know this is what you're going to do to him next time.
It's nice that she stuck around long enough to watch you like fight the wolves.
Are you touched in the head?
Okay, she does speak
Me,
English.
Hatham. I come in peace.
Why are you speaking so slow?
Sorry.
Awesome.
What do you want?
Well, your name, for one.
Piss off.
I'm Gadzid Zio.
Well, pleased to meet you. Godsday.
Just call me Zio.
Dio.
Zio.
Dude,
Dio.
not making the best first impression.
Now tell me
Nope.
why it is you're here.
Or second impression, I guess.
Where did you get this?
From an old friend.
I've only seen such markings in one other place.
Where?
Well, it is
Ancient cave.
forbidden for me to speak of it.
I saved your people. Does this mean nothing to you? Look, I am not the enemy.
Close to here, there is a hill. Meet me there, and we'll see if you speak the truth.
There's only one hill close to here? It's the only hill. Everything else is flat.
That town hosts soldiers who seek to drive my people from these lands. They're led by a man known as the Bulldog.
Edward Braddock.
You know him?
He is no friend of mine.
Every day, more of my people are lost to men like him.
Then I suggest we put a stop to it. Together.
What do you propose?
He's not proposing
That we
yet.
kill Edward
That
Braddock.
comes later.
But first, we have to find him.
I don't trust you,
I know
yet you remain.
that I might prove you wrong.
It will not happen.
So you say.
So I know.
Yet, I remain. Wait here. A Mohawkman is likely to raise suspicions, if not muskets.
This is hardly the first time I've been amongst your people. I can handle myself.
Okay.
I hope so.
Dude, between you and her, my money's on her.
I hear tell the French are readying to move on our positions. Wonder what Braddock intends to do about it.
He's already left for the advance camp. I'll wager our little holiday here is just about ended. We'll be marching south before week's end.
Can't stand being quartered there. The endless crashing of the waves, the sting of the salt in my eyes, and the goddamn gulls shrieking and shitting everywhere.
Dude, you don't like the ocean.
Aye, the Bulldog's putting together another expedition.
That's what they're calling them now. Expeditions.
Aye, smart too. Slap a fancy name on something and all evil is excused.
Oi! Where you going, Cully?
Me?
No, the other cock Robin.
Well, I was leaving.
But now you call me a cock robin.
Oh? And now?
Well, now... I'm going to feed you your teeth.
Yes!
And you were worried I was going to be the problem?
I mean, you can't go into a tavern without a brawl. Oof. Broken furniture. There's a beer bottle. Oh! Leg broken.
Oh,
Nice.
nice move.
Some haymakers. Little headbutt. And kept his hat on.
Ooh,
Oh, okay.
that guy did not survive.
No, he did not. He got the worst of it.
Yeah.
You're hurt.
Oh, it's nothing.
Tis but a scratch.
Here. This should stop the bleeding.
Didn't even flinch.
That wasn't necessary. But thank you.
We should move on. Meet me at Braddock's camp when you're ready.
Should've gotten her number, dude.
Use the snowstorm to mask your approach. Having second thoughts?
Hardly. But I'll have to approach this carefully.
Go on then. I'll keep watch from here.
I can hide in that cart.
Nice. Fun.
It's a stealth mission.
What's in the wagon? I need a full inventory.
As you wish. Let's see. 2 barrels of salt, 12 pounds pork, 10 pounds beef, 7 dozen eggs, 16
5
rolls of cheese.
golden
None of it French, don't worry.
rings.
5 bottles of whiskey, a couple dozen new uniforms, boots, and leather for patching, blankets, a cart feed for the horses. What else? That's it? That's all there is?
I mean, that's all there is. I think it would be stacked to the top.
I was gonna say, it's a very full cart.
General Braddock
This
refused
is my
the offer.
murder bush.
There will be no truce.
Why, George?
It's just a murder bush.
He said a diplomatic solution was no solution at all. That allowing the French to retreat would only delay an inevitable conflict.
We're not gonna kill George
They
Washington.
now have the upper hand.
There's merit to those words, as much as I hate to admit it. Still, can't he see this is unwise?
It doesn't fit well with me either. We're far from home with our forces divided. Worse, I fear Braddock's bloodlust makes him careless. It puts the men at risk. I'd rather not be delivering grim news to mothers and widows because the bulldog wanted to prove a point.
Where is the general now?
Rallying the troops.
And then it's on to Fort Duquesne, I assume?
Eventually. The march north will surely take time. There's a copy of the plans in the command tent should you wish to review them.
At least this will be ended soon.
I tried, John.
Murder bush.
I know, my friend. I know.
That map will surely be of use. I need to find it.
Whistle. Bring him over. Sleep.
What news?
Braddock has left to rally his troops. They're marching on Fort Duquesne. It'll be a while yet till they're ready, which gives us time to form a plan.
No need. We will ambush him here near the river. Go and gather your allies. I will do the same. I will send word when it is time to strike.
Nice.
She's decisive.
Mm-hmm. 5 months. It's a long time to plan.
Cold, cold ground.
Here, here!
Hard at work, I see.
How did you...
It is time. We've set up camp to the north. Meet me there.
Gentlemen,
It is time.
let us away.
We've been coming to this tavern every night for 5 months.
Yeah,
waiting
exactly,
For you
yeah.
to come and get us.
First it was too cold. Now it's too
Great, you gather all your
goddamn
people. You've been training them for 5 months. We've just been drinking.
And humid too. It's a right swamp, I tell you.
I'm not saying let's go anymore. Let us away.
Warm weather and bugs are soon to be the least of our worries.
No. Bugs always suck. They're always my worry.
the bulldog?
please. We'll be in that one's beef soon enough and on to the next.
Where's your boy Lee gone off to?
Returned to finish out his service under Braddock.
I imagine the Bulldog's none too pleased after the stunt we pulled.
Pleased to spin a tale of my incompetence and beg forgiveness. He has a way with words, especially when it comes to flattery. I expect he'll be welcomed back with open arms.
Which would give us a man inside.
Precisely.
Unless you've underestimated our enemy.
If I have, Charles will sense it first and make his escape. He's more clever than you think. I see you've been busy.
All these men are from many different tribes, united in their desire to see Braddock sent away. The
All these men?
Abenaki,
These 3 men?
the Lenape, the Shawnee.
And you? Who do you stand for?
Myself.
Myself.
Yes.
What would you have me do?
Will you help the others to prepare? Follow. They come.
Everything all right, sir?
Just savoring the moment. No doubt, many wonder why it is we've pushed so far west. These are wild lands as yet untamed and unsettled. But it shall not always be so. In time, our holdings will no longer suffice. And that day is closer than you think. We must ensure our people have ample room to grow and further prosper. Which means we need more land.
You're an angry little son of a
Friends
bitch.
understand this and endeavor to prevent such growth. They skirt around our territory, erecting forts and forging alliances, awaiting the day they might strangle us with the noose they've built. This must not come to pass. We must sever the cord and send them back. This is why we ride, to offer them one last chance. The French will leave, or they will die.
Huzzah!
Now's the time to strike.
Wait. To scatter the expedition is not enough. We must ensure that Braddock falls, else he's sure to try again. I'll disguise myself as one of his own and make my way to his side. Your ambush will provide the perfect cover for me to deliver the killing blow.
We await your signal.
Hi.
Kill them!
Thanks for letting me kill your friend before you, like, did anything. Ooh. That guy comes in swinging. Probably gonna do him. Oh! Curb stomp. What's that creeper doing?
This is a good thing you found a uniform that somehow magically got no blood on it.
Well, it's red coat.
Not so fun on the other end of the barrel, is it?
Look out!
Sir.
Where are you off to, Edward? I never took you for a coward, Edward.
Come on, then!
Shut the horse, you dick!
Such arrogance. I always knew.
Now your leg's broken.
The end of you
Horse just landed on it?
is the end of you.
Don't. Hurry before he gets away.
A horse just fell on my leg.
I said go!
Don't kill that guy.
You're a hypocrite, Hatham! I'm sorry, Edward, but you forced my hand.
You're quite an ass,
Mhm. Oh, drown him?
Why, Hatham?
Because my girlfriend wants you
Opens
dead.
the door. It's nothing personal. Well, maybe it is a little personal. Been a pain in my ass after all.
But we are brothers in arms.
Once, perhaps. No longer.
Do you think I've forgotten what you did? All those innocents slaughtered, and for what? It does not engender peace to cut your way to resolution.
Wrong. Whether we applied the sword more liberally and more often, the world would be a better place than it is today.
In this instance, I concur.
He's got some good lines in this one.
Mm-hmm.
Farewell, Edward.
It's done. Now I have upheld my part of the bargain. I expect that you will honor yours.
Follow me.
No. No.
You seem disappointed.
I thought that I held a key that would open something here.
This room is all there is.
I expected more. What do they mean?
It tells the story of Yodzizu, who came into their world and shaped it for what life might come. She had a hard journey, fraught with great loss and peril. But she believed in her children and what they might achieve. And though she is long gone from the physical world, her eyes still watch over us. Her ears still hear our words. Her hands still guide us. And her love still gives us strength.
Still worried about that key?
You have shown me great kindness, dear. Thank you.
Kiss her.
I should go.
Yeah! Figured she would take charge.
Master Kenway. Did you find it then?
Oh, he found it.
It was not the right place.
The others are waiting for you.
Gentlemen, please sit. I fear our temple was no more than a painted cave. Although it did contain precursor images and script, which means we are close.
Not close enough, it seems.
We need to redouble our efforts and expand our order and establish a permanent base here. Although the site eludes us, I am confident we will find it.
Truth.
Hear, hear. Furthermore, I believe it is time we welcome Charles into our fold. He has proven himself a loyal disciple and served
Wasn't already welcome?
unerringly since the day he came to us. He should be able to share in our knowledge and reap all the benefits that such a gift implies. Are any opposed? Very well. Charles, come, stand.
You don't have to be like 3 feet behind us from now on. You can stand with us. So you can hear
You
anything we
swear
said
to
anyways.
uphold the principles of our order and all that for which we stand.
I do.
And never to share our secrets nor divulge the true nature of our work.
I do.
And to do so from now until death, whatever the cost.
I do.
Now cut off his finger.
Then we welcome you into our fold, brother. Together, we will usher in the dawn of a new world, one defined by purpose and order. Give me your hand. You are a Templar. May the
You pulled off
Father
a
of
dead guy.
Understanding guide us.
May the Father understand and guide us.
But
They're the bad guys.
yes,
What?
exactly. What?
You all saw that, right?
Welcome to the Templars.
Well, indeed.
The key must be the amulet Hatham took from London.
We might know what it looks like, but we're no closer to finding it. Desmond, you need to keep going.
Hey, he's your ancestor too. Why don't you hop in the Animus?
Really? That's your response? It's like dealing with a 6-year-old. What is wrong with you, Desmond?
I had a shitty dad.
You want to know what's wrong? I'm sick of being treated like I'm not even here. Desmond, do this. Desmond, do that. Desmond, you better figure things out because the sun is going to turn us all to ash. And I know I was really nice to you, but actually I'm just another Templar plot twist. And yes, I would like very much for you to be controlled by a magic space wizard so that you can murder me. So there's your answer. I'm sick of being a goddamn pawn. I thought it might be different with you. I mean, you're my father, but turns out you're no better than the fucking Templars.
Don't you ever
I mean,
equate me to
come on,
those
dude. That
bastards again.
punch was telegraphed.
You hear me? Everything I do, everything I have done has been for you. Maybe I pushed a little too hard, asked a little too much, but try and remember exactly what's at stake here.
Punch him back.
You need to get it together, kid. We're running out of time.
That was unusual. Well, I'm just going to pretend that this never happened and get back to bringing everyone up to speed on where we stand.
Congratulations, Sean. You're no longer the biggest dick here.
News isn't good. It appears this temple is powered by a collection of, well, I guess they're batteries. You found one on your way in, but there aren't any more, at least not down here.
Any idea on where we can find replacements?
Not yet, so I intend to tiptoe into the Abstergo database. Now, if I can cross-reference these particular devices with their database, then maybe we'll get lucky.
See what you can do.
Obviously. Anyway, Desmond, you can either take a look around here or we can head back to the Animus.
What are you working on?
Lots of different stuff. If you're going into the field, we need a way to keep tabs on you and stay in touch. Hacking into local security systems won't cut it.
Thanks.
For what?
I don't know. Everything. You've sacrificed a lot for me. You and Sean both. I mean, you upgraded the Animus, you helped train me, pulled me out of that coma. You put all that work into the database and helped me solve Clay's puzzles. I know I haven't been the easiest person to work with, and I'm sorry for that. I just want you to know that even if I'm shitty at showing it, I appreciate everything you've done.
Yes?
Just thought I'd, say hi.
You have more important things to do right now.
Jesus, Dad.
What? What do you want me to say?
I don't know.
I love you. I'm
Hi,
proud
son.
of you.
How are you? What have you been up to?
I know what you've been up to. Nothing. You wasted away in some shitty apartment with a pointless job, while the rest of us were out there fighting to make a difference.
Okay.
You are such an asshole. Are you thinking about hitting me again? Because this time, I will hit back.
You should have hit back last time.
But yes, he definitely had his thinking face on.
Yeah.
So he was, yeah.
I want to hit you when you have your thinking face.
All right, here goes.
I have a code. Hatham!
So what the heck is going on? We're supposed to be fighting the Templars. Now we are the Huh?
Exactly. And like, oh man, I mean, they got you the whole way because I mean, he acts just like an assassin would, you know, creeping around in different ways. We sang the Murder Bush song for a Templar.
Oh.
Yeah.
I feel unclean now.
Which means like, so then did he kill an assassin that like, in the theater? Remember the first guy he killed? Was that an assassin? Was that part of the, I mean, oh man. And like this romance that he has now, like, oh, this is horrible.
I mean, Hatham is an interesting character. They get us on his side.
Yeah.
In part because he's not like a racist piece of garbage against the Native Americans, which the bar was really low at that time, so that actually sets him up on a high level. But he's also like, he's such a shrewd business person that I've also been at times being like, but do I really like you? Like, he's got great one-liners and stuff, but there have been moments where like, yeah, I'll kill because it's not personal, it's just business. And Prime's like, when you kill, that's personal. Like, that's always going to be personal. It can never not be personal. You're taking someone's life away. So there is that shrewd businessman element to him that allows him to kind of flip a switch and turn off his empathy that has always made me wonder, like, do I really like you? But he was an interesting character, and I thought he was one of us. Now I don't know.
Welcome to Templar's Creed. Bullshit. But it's cool. Great reveal, great twist, and just the fact of like, you know, everyone's here on their own story, right? Say time and time again, and this just shows that like there aren't, you know, just because you're a Templar doesn't mean you're a terrible person necessarily. You think that what you're doing is right. What you're doing is best for the world, just like the assassins do. And yes, there are crappy, horrible people that are Templars. I don't know if we've met so many like horrible people, assassins. Well, I mean, our master in the assassins for Altair, he ended up being one that was like crazy with the like turned against us and everything like that. So I mean, you know, there's gonna be shady people on either side of it. It just depends on like if you're searching power for the wrong reasons.
Let's just say, like, what do the Templars stand for? In each of the Assassin's Creed games, like, we're helping the underdogs against like greedy, powerful overlords who are usually doing pretty shitty things to the people for the sake of their own greed and power. So if we're now going to switch and start following the Templars, like, I agree with what you said, like, they believe that they're doing good for the world. I mean, I don't know.
Not all of them, maybe, but like, you know.
Yeah, I don't think that's true of like the greedy and the powerful.
Yeah.
Sometimes they just like to do good for themselves. But in Hayworth's case, or Hatham's case, I believe that he is following a cause. I think in his, whatever that is in his mind. But as an audience member now, especially if I'm going to have to start cheering for the Templars, which I have not agreed to yet, but what do they stand for specifically? Assassins get us on board right away with being there for the underdogs and being there for the people. Like that's very, you know, there's a component to that makes us instantly get on board versus come hang with the greedy and the rich and like, you know, treat everybody beneath you as dirt. We're the cool kids. Like, it's harder to get people on board with that. So now I'm like, if you believe in something and you believe in it's for the betterment of the world, I need you to explain to me what that is and how.
I think it's just about like control, really, and bringing order to the world, and but their kind of order and their kind of way, which is kind of like, which I was surprised that Hatham was part of it, because like the other guy that he killed, Edward Braddock, that's what he sounded like. It's like, oh, you know, if we had one more bloodshed in the world would be a better place because, you know, people would, I don't know, would heal then or whatever.
Yeah.
Like,
he seemed very much the law and order candidate in this.
Yeah, HEEL, not HEL, EEAL. that kind of heal. Like, but yeah, I mean, so it's interesting. It got me thinking that like, oh, like they could just go a whole another direction with Assassin's Creed. Like, you can still have Assassin's Creed games and everything like that where you still get to be assassin, but they could like have another part of that where you play as like the Templars or something like that. But instead of like this kind of game where it's like, you know, more like combat action based and everything like that, and like with like some stealth and everything, it's like a choice based game or whatever. And so it's a little bit more about like the manipulation that you're doing, the different choices and like the politics you're playing.
I was gonna say it becomes more about politics and diplomacy and like playing that game than it is the rough and tumble murder game.
Yeah, and so like I think that'd be a cool way to like have something be different.
They could reboot the whole franchise.
Yeah.
From the Templars, for every single one that they've done an Assassin for and do the other kind of game.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe it's just like an alternate timeline, or whatever, like where the Templars are now going back into time to try to like alter history, and like, you know, you can have different endings. I'm just like, okay, this is how you altered history this way by doing the different Templar things. So
we're totally copywriting this idea, by the way. So I'm just, you know, I'm putting it out there that like we came up with this.
Yeah. So
we are living in an age of reboots. So if they're gonna reboot the entire Assassin's Creed franchise from the opposite perspective, I'm just saying we came up with it first.
I'm just saying, like, you know, more developers needed to check out this channel because I'm spending gold here. Ever from the Tekken stuff that I gave last, you know, which they can only use if they bring back the Walrus, and now this Templar idea with a choice based game, and like a multiverse sort of deal with the Assassin's Creed universe, and like you can like replay through each one of the games. I mean, I don't know. I'm like, I don't know what I want for this idea yet. I want to be a voice actor, and like we have to be one of the voice actors in that.
Singing the Murder Bush song.
Yes, there is it's a secret thing that you could unlock it.
Unlock the Murder Bush.
You can unlock the Murder Bush song, and we get to sing it. And yeah, that's.
This will be our contribution to the world of Assassin's Creed.
Yeah. I think so. All right, so let us know what you thought about this down below in the comments, and make sure to forward this to anybody you know at Ubisoft or any other developers that might want to.
But with the copyright.
With the copyright on it, yeah, exactly. Thanks so much for checking out our reaction for Assassin's Creed, but just keep in mind
that our reaction is definitely not definitive.